Hey up Libra, how you doing? Cross watchers, new viewers, everybody's welcome. This is a general sun moon rising for the sign of Libra. Ooh, let's see what's going on with you. Oh, for the sake of simplicity, I am going to keep this to relationships, okay? So it's a general relationships reading. So whether you're dealing with a family member, a romance member, brother, sister, whatever, an ex, this is inclusive of all that sort of energy. Depends on your particular situation and experience. I don't know why my nose keeps doing this, but down this side I get this kind of tingling sensation. I'm just taking it for read. The universe is telling me something here. All right. Now, yes, I do career readings. I also do personal readings. Okay. And if you would like a personal reading, email description box below, contact me, and I'll send you the information. It is. But I just wanted to point out, just because I'm not doing a career reading here, doesn't mean I don't do them privately. Okay. So, Libra, here we go. What's going on with you? What is going on with you? Let's see. Who are you dealing with? Where it's likely to go? Potential outcome, this sort of thing. This is for the sign of Libra. Here we go. You have the Three of Swords in the situation, in the challenge. You have the Six of Pentacles. Okay, we've got the Two of Pentacles. A lot of slow moving energy here with this Pentacle energy. A lot of heartache, but a lot of slow moving energy. Could be for some of you with relationship to a marriage or a long standing commitment. Okay, but you're disengaging from something here. In the past, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, you've learned to stand on your own 2 feet. What you won't see coming is the Tower moment. Very, very fast changes. Very fast changes in tarot terms. This is probably over the next 3 months, 2 months, 3 months, which in tarot terms, energetically, the as above and so below, the need to take an action, it's all coming very quickly if it's not already here for some of you. The near future, I've got the Nine of Pentacles, I've got the Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. You're definitely getting your independence from somebody, but there's loyalty here. There's guilt. There's the need for balance. There's the need for looking at the past. Okay. With the Two of Pentacles, I always get a very clear message. The need to embrace these changes is to be very, very open-minded. Okay, if you get fixated, this could be very painful for you. Fixated on certain outcomes, fixated on timelines being met, in your opinion. Let's just say, for example, you're going through a divorce, and you say, okay, I want this done and dusted, by Christmas. Be very careful of that energy. You could end up being very disappointed. Okay. Yeah, there's this constant in and out energy. There's some trust issues here in the sense that, okay, you're choosing between 2 different people. There's a new situation coming in. Okay, and you've got a choice whether to stay where you are or move forward and follow a new route. But you kind of don't trust that route because there's not enough information there. It's kind of like sublimely a moon energy coming out. I'm picking up here some kind of arrangement to meet. Okay, Page of Cups, very nervous energy around this. Ooh, somebody is really focusing. Page of Swords, the energy between you, getting more information. The Page of Swords to me in the mind represents desire, huge desire for changes. Okay, so whose desire for changes? This is likely to end up with you walking away in a certain direction, but you're no longer going to be distracted. And that Eight of Cups is also making decisions, practical decisions as well as emotional decisions. It's kind of like a fine balance. Okay, but being very, very open-minded as to the future. But you're certainly determined here to kind of leave a situation behind. I'm kind of getting recently you've been looking after people. Okay, this might have been in a work situation, but you want to do something for you. It's like you've been in a relationship or a marriage. This is an example, okay? And the kids are grown up. Now you want to do something for yourself, whether you want to go for a job, go on holiday on your own. But there's a loyalty factor kicking in here and a very, very painful decision. I'm kind of getting that a lot of you are on the crossroads. There's money factoring into this as well. There's kind of a codependent situation. So this would be touching lightly on money and career in this particular reading. Since there's heavy pentacle energy, it's kind of reorganizing your finances, okay? Because there is a codependent, you're perhaps codependent on somebody for finances, or they're codependent on you, but either way there's a very, very painful choice. You don't trust the situation much enough to this new venture, okay? So you're kind of like this pendulum type energy with this Seven of Swords, you know, talking to somebody new and well still dealing with immediate issues such as work and your home life right now. But eventually the aim is for you to get your independence, okay? But there's a very heartbreaking decision here. You're trying not to hurt anybody, okay? There is somebody very new come into your life, or very something new developing, okay? And it's a very attractive proposition, but you feel you need to get to know more. There's perhaps children involved, okay? For some of you it does mean distance, all right? There's a long road ahead, a long emotional road ahead, and it's like you've decided you can't afford to put off any longer. Okay, this is a feeling now. You can't put this off any longer. You've got to take an action of some kind. You see, there's been a long road to making a decision. Some of you have been taking a good look at the history in your present situation. You realise kind of what you've done. This decision is locking up all your energy, but you're very keen to resolve the issues, money issues, financial issues, work issues. There's the keen sense to resolve these very, very quickly. Okay, it would mean cutting this codependency. Like with the Five of Swords, you've got what you've been asking for. The universe has granted you something that you've been wishing for. Perhaps excitement, somebody new to come into your life because you feel that you've done enough where you're at and you want your independence, you want something exciting. Well, the universe is granting it, but the only problem with this Five of Swords is you've got your victory. I'm kind of getting, for some of you, there was a battle of wills going on here, right? And then somebody here giving way to their feelings, their thoughts, okay, and the realization that this is the way forward for you too. This is the person you want to be with, not the situation where you're at already, right? So let's just clarify that this is the direction you're going, not where you're at, right? So you've got a victory, there's news coming in, but the problem with that Five of Swords is that victory comes at a price. It's a question of cutting somebody or something out of your life. That's the price you have to pay to follow your desired route. And even if you choose to stay where you are, it's still giving up this new thing that's coming in. So it's kind of like there's an inevitable loss there. But with that inevitable loss, I'm seeing there is a silver lining to this. Okay. Yeah, cooperating. You're going to need cooperation of other people, especially the people you're segregating yourself from. I'm kind of getting some kind of here, an agreed arrangement, and this new person agreeing to meet at a certain time at a certain place. Okay, you've been trying to create something. You've been learning a lot. You've been silent. You've been absorbing. You've been gaining courage. You have, ready for this Tower moment. Some of you already know this is coming. Okay. Yeah, definite ending. Quite a painful one. All right. There's a painful ending here so that something new can come in. Only if you choose, though. You maybe want to tell somebody that something's over, a relationship, a marriage, or a situation. And then it's the question of, well, I better keep quiet now. I better lay low. for a while, let the dust settle. All right, I'm getting that there's some kind of verbal conversation taking off place here, because you're quick to resolve this stuck in the middle situation very quickly, actually, and then gradually picking yourself up and working your way towards whatever it is you want to go towards, the person you want to go towards. Okay. The Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles is making up your mind. You've got your freedom. Now it's a question of, okay, what do I do with it? Right. So now you're saying, okay, this is what I'm going to dedicate my time and energy to. You're doing a lot of self-reflection with the Hermit, Virgo energy. Okay. I'm getting a lot of Gemini energy here. I'll just get rid of that. You see, there was a lot of Gemini energy and Virgo energy around this in the past, segregating yourself from a situation, making decisions, coming to terms with a thing, and now, the Virgo energy in you steps forward, right, and actually doing something about this situation. Hmm. Patience is the key. The person you're dealing with wants to do it right this time. Perhaps it's them gone into this Virgo mode and a lot of selfish. Maybe the Virgo energy to me is not just about self-reflection. It's actually organising stuff to get things in place, practical issues such as money, jobs. There's somebody willing to help you. Okay. Like I say, the universe has given you what you want. You've got this star card. Now we've got Aquarius energy. Right. I'm kind of getting a lot of you who have taken a back seat on something and now coming forward and revealing your intentions, what you want to do, because the star card is like just being you, what comes naturally. Okay. And it's like all about timing as well. Some of you think it's the right time, but voicing your opinions. There's something here, a verbal conversation you want to get out of the way so you can get on and focus and sort all the practical stuff out first. There could well be a delay, okay, between this conversation and taking actual action. But yeah, that hangman is also about the willingness to give up something here to go after what you truly feel you deserve or want. That's what the hangman's about to me. And it's just saying, okay, I'll get this over with and then deal with the consequences later. You're aware of the consequences, but it's like, I'll get this over with and then I'll kind of lay low and let the dust settle. That's what I'm getting for you this week. Take care. Bye for now.